Rose, psychic investigator. I'm Rose, psychic investigator. 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 Hello, everybody. This is Rose, psychic investigator. I'm here on my website and I do not have makeup on, so I did not want to record the video and tell you the truth about what I look like. Anyway, guys, so seriously, I am uploading this long reading, okay, that I normally don't upload anymore, okay? But the reason for that is because it's important. This video is very important. So, so I just wanted, there's a lot of stuff that happened, guys, lately. So this is my website here, rosepsychicinvestigator.com, okay? And I have this here, the Patreon schedule, and that's where I keep the what I call the weekend review, okay? And so it's basically summaries of the readings I've done. And this reading that I'm uploading now is really the full story about the whole Iran controversy, okay? So this is a summary, okay, because I know it's long, so you could just find out informations. Here it says Pompeo falsely claims Iran attacked a ship in the Middle East. The truth behind his claims. Sarah Sanders leaves the White House. Michael Flynn gets MAGA lawyer. Okay, and here the whole thing is fake. Pompeo will go down for this as the military leaders confront him over his lies. They likely have evidence of coordination between the Trump administration. Oh, oh, guys, it was the alarm. Did you hear it? I don't hear it. I have a weird alarm. Anyway, so here, they likely have evidence of coordination between the Trump administration, Saudi Arabia, and Israel. The corrupt administration is desperate for money that they are counting on to come if the Saudi nuclear deal comes through. Iran will be the adult in the room and will do nothing after all these provocations. There will be no war. Consequences to Saudi Arabia, MBS, Pompeo, Bolton, Trump, and Jared Kushner. Sarah Sanders may have come across some more evidence. She knows the ship is sinking, so she wants to get out as soon as possible. Nope, she will not become Arkansas's governor. Okay, so that's here the link. It's not relevant for you, but that's it, guys. Okay, so now the reading starts. Thank you for watching. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Rosa's like investigator. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Rosa's like investigator. Ooh. So, how are you doing, everybody? So, wow, huh? Can you believe it? Sorry, I have not had a chance. I'm gonna go back to the post from yesterday. There are several topics to cover, but I think, guys, the most I knew just found. Oh no. What's this? Are you there? Are you there? Yeah, I hope so. I hope nothing happened, guys. I somehow opened something. I don't know what I opened. I hope still on. Okay. So anyways, so I was just looking at the cards here, then looking for the opening the post from yesterday, just double checking. But anyway, as you saw, there's this thing that's happening about those ships, okay? And I believe we'll look into it from several angles, because I think, guys, this is very important, okay? This is, it's an event here. I believe, and I was looking, I was like, as soon as I saw this, I thought, oh, it's fake. And then I saw the Malcolm Nance. Malcolm Nance agrees. He thinks too. He thinks so. So but we don't know. So let's find out what's behind. I know, and guys, I was thinking, I was like, wow, isn't that interesting? To me, I feel like it's the last straw, because if Trump goes down, think about it. If Trump goes down, Trump, Trump, what is Trump? Trump is the employee of Saudi Arabia. Okay, one second. I need to find where the, oh, here it is. Yeah, he's the employee of Saudi Arabia, and he's the, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't, it's like he's only working for someone else's interests. And whose interests are those? It's definitely not, the Iran gets nothing. Oh, here, I have glasses for my house. So anyway, so like, so hi Dorcas, you know, just I was just saying that I think this whole thing is fake, and I feel like it's obvious, you know, that the only people who are going to win with this, if there were some sort of war, it's Saudi Arabia, okay? And because I don't, guys, look at the situation in Israel, okay, and Saudi Arabia. Not, I mean, actually, forget about Saudi Arabia. This is a coalition, okay? We know that it's like people who want to take basically Iran's power down in some ways, right? So it's Saudi Arabia, UAE, Israel, and Trump. Trump is a puppet of them, you know. He's bought, so he's there to kind of, guys, can you believe we got, but this is the truth, right? This is the reality we're living in. He is here to represent the interests of Saudi Arabia, okay? And and so that's all he does. He's an employee, right? He does what he's told or whatever. And you guys, you know, so anyway, so what is happening? They're realizing, this is, I haven't done a reading yet, okay? This is my sense, is that they're realizing that this whole thing is coming, you know, they're under a lot of stress. They realize this whole thing could come to an end earlier than they wanted, so they have to try to do something dramatic, okay? So what is the dramatic thing is this. And you know, guys, I just want to say this before we do the reading, because I feel like, you know, the whole thing I did with the ship, and now this, it even makes more sense that the military would intervene now. Don't you think that if it is what it is, if it is what you say it is, I love it. No, I don't love it. But if it is what we think it is, they have information. They have exchanged information. I'm sure the intelligence agencies and the military they know that they're coordinating this war, this fake war they want to create, and that it's like in conjunction with, hi guys, in conjunction with all of it, okay? It's right, it's just, it's a little strange, don't you think? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, that's what it is. So let me focus on that, okay? So I gave myself, I have to leave. I have about, I don't want to get to 2 hours, but I have at least an hour and a half. So we, you know, so there's enough time to look at everything, because this is one of those situations, okay? When you think about all of it, when I think about everything that's going on, it seems to it makes sense, okay? You know, it makes sense, like that would, you know. So let's figure out what is going on, okay? So um I want to know, I want to do also like the what's going on with what is it, what is going on from Bolton, Pompeo perspective, you know, different people, different players, okay? So, you know, actually don't, let's think about it. It may be that this reading, this whole thing reading is dedicated to, but no, we'll see. I just want to make sure we get to the bottom of it, okay? So I'm gonna get started, guys, because I'm like, okay. So as for protection, before I come into my head, as I breathe in, I feel my lungs, I breathe out, project light outward, step into this beautiful circle that I create, a light. Totally protected, totally connected, and I invite everybody in the group. You are protected, connected. Oh, beautiful, perfect energy. Only the good energy invited. And the information come only from the highest sources, and that create the good, and only the good in everyone involved. Okay, so this is it now. Now let's start with what's, you know, let's, the first question, just what's going on. Okay, what is this? What's going on with Pompeo's? And even the New York Times, guys, as you know, I don't trust the New York Times anymore. They said Pompeo says that Iran, you know, they didn't say Iran attacked, to say Pompeo says, you know, don't you think it's different? It's like, even they are saying something like that, to me, it just, nobody believes that it's actually Iran. Okay, so what is going on with this? First, yeah, what's going on? Let me just see, how do I say this? What is going on with this stuff? What is this? What is behind, you know, guys, that's the thing. Okay, why now also? It's pretty clear why now. They needed this big distraction. But what's, is this, okay, what is behind the Pompeo's declaration that Iran attacked those ships? Okay. What is behind? And I, you know, I get this very strange image, guys, you know, that Pompeo has a tie. He's wearing a tie, and his tie is being tightened, like, so he can barely breathe, like this. It's kind of strange. He's like, somebody is pulling his tie and saying, you got to do this. I'm not saying that it's not his responsibility, is, but it's interesting. Just like, as you know, I don't think he's an employee. Okay, so let's see here. So let's just see here. Oh God, look. Oh no, very worried. Yeah, of course. They're very worried, right? They can't sleep. Uh-oh. This is Shady Alliance. This is all upside down. So I'm putting the cards how you would see it, okay? Right? Wait. Yeah, that's right. That's correct. They're both upside down. And this is upright. So yeah, so they're very worried, okay? They're very worried. They can't sleep. These are the shady allowances, and this is kind of perfect for the situation, right? Because what is this? This is oh, I have an idea. Let's do something. So they're worried. There's a shady alliance. They're like, boom, let's do something, right? Makes perfect sense for me. So okay, so what is going on? What is behind the declaration? Hmm. Yeah. So guys, okay, just there's more cards here. This is a surprise, financial surprise, right? Could be it's a surprise in some way. The enemy, the female, there's in this ability, there are two enemy cards. One that's a male, and the female. The female enemy, it has to do with the person who is in your environment. In other words, people in the administration, right, in our environment. So, and then this is interesting because lechereza a lot of times transfer communication, but also not serious. So it's like, oh, let's do something that is not serious, you know? So very clear here to me. It could also be that somebody found money. Okay, it could be that they know that there's stuff coming out about financial transactions that would be bad for them, so they found this. They decided to do something. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow, guys, sweet. It's so it's so strange, guys. Nowadays, how it's happened. Oh, that's right, because it's the same thing. Okay, now this is the thing, guys. So here we have. This is something they're really worried. There's a surprise, financial surprise here. And this is Belvedere is something coming really soon, but it's unexpected, or something doesn't come when they want, or it's like comes too soon. Then we have again the enemy in our environment, and again the same card, guys. Look, the diligence twice. So what does that mean? Not serious. It's fake. It's not serious. And the sacerdote means legal, something legal. So yeah, so dando credenza sacerdote che te beviare può farlo anche il giurista scienziato o avversario. So it's interesting. In Italian, it says, "Don't believe the priest that recites the the book of prayers. He can also be the lawyer, the scientist, or the adversary." So in other words, it is, you guys know that it's a legal thing. But anyway, it's not. I forgot. It's not lesson. Anyway, but you see what I'm saying? Right away, the two Lecherezza cards to me tell me that it's fake. It's not. It's theater. Can you believe it? Can you believe they would do something like this? That's it. That they're worried. There's some sort of legal issue here, and this would. I think somebody discover financial things. Okay, and so they're worried. And here, so there's a shady alliance, and they activated, guys, the enemy within. Who's the enemy within? The president. Can you believe that this is real? Oh my god. So oh my god. So that's it. That's it. Okay. So now, okay. Oh my god, guys, not crazy. Okay. Oh god. The link. Now let's find the story from everybody's perspective here. Oh my god. Okay. So okay, guys, I'm trying to think here. What's the next question? Um. Okay, now let's, because I'll tell you the questions that I have, and I didn't list them, and I hope it's okay. But it's like, first I want to know, what's the involvement of Trump on this? What's the involvement of Bolton? What's the involvement of Pompeo? And then what's going to happen now? Are they going to succeed in convincing anybody to? I guys, I'm so calm about it. There's not going to be any war, but and what's the relationship with the military? Because guys, don't you think, and I don't remember, I was, it was a long time ago when the whole thing with 9/11 happened. It was very different, right? Because it was real, first of all. But don't you think that if in a situation like this, doesn't the military have something to say? If it were really an attack, the military would go with them and make some sort of public statement. You know what I mean? They didn't. So to me, this increases the idea that I had before, which is that not only is Trump not, if for example, Russia attacks the U.S., he doesn't do anything, but like in a situation like this, he makes up stuff. And guys, look at the weird coincidence. Did you notice that now Rice Priebus is is in the Navy, and also supposedly Eric Geitens? I did the reading the other day about Rice Priebus in the Navy. Don't you think it's like, oh look how perfect, right? Isn't that interesting, right? It's almost like they planned the whole thing ahead. They were gonna do something through the Navy, through ships, right? Because and then it's like, oh, now we're gonna put these people there, so we're gonna fight. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, hello, interesting, no, interesting information. Okay, so next information. So okay, so next, now what is going to happen now that this? Okay, just see. What is going to happen now that Pompeo made this statement? What is going to actually happen? Okay, what is going to happen in terms of the U.S. military, in terms of an actual conflict? Coming in terms of the military, American military, is the military going to get involved in this fake thing at all? You know, this is a devil's advocate. Oh no. Wow. Guys, this is interesting. This is painful. This is painful ending, but it's creating a painful ending. Wrong path, and somebody has to leave. You see also, guys, look, this is a boat. In other words, there's a guys, for some reason, I do think that this could also be that it creates, but this precipitates the Trump's end. You know what I mean? That's my sense. But let's see what card is here. Oh, look. Yeah, exposure of thief. Okay, this is, yeah. Wow. Look, militare is here. Militare. Militare. Oh my God, guys, look. Uh-oh. Disgrazia, upside down. Uh-oh. Burning building, in other words, right? Uh-oh. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, oh wow, look. White House upside down. Money, that's right, money. Alegria. Okay, now this is, okay, so guys, to me, okay, this combination, this is first column. So this is a permanent, painful ending, creating a painful, exposing the theft in the White House upside down. In other words, this is something connected to the White House. There's something coming out, the White House is falling apart in the wrong direction, right? The star upside down. Now we have militare. This could be the actual military or an attack. It's like, this is the money, guys. I swear. It's like either they're, okay, okay, let me just say more, have a few more things to say. And then we have, moving on to better waters, disgrazia, which is a terrible card like this, and then alegria. Okay, now I need to figure out what this disgrazia is, guys, because because my sense, okay, so this to me tells me that this is a clear situation of like the White House wants to create a distraction from these things that are happening. Now the other thing that this just suggests to me, and that the one thing, guys, that is very true is that Trump is trying, the whole, let's backtrack a little bit. The other day, recently, we looked into the whole the nuclear deal, and I saw, you know what, guys, I don't think I posted the summary, but anyway, so I think it was Thursday of last week. I'm supposed to post, I think I'm gonna post tonight, the weekend review, it's there. So anyway, so that is when we looked at how that is the number one thing about Trump. They all want, including Michael Flynn. And did you see how he has a new lawyer? That's another thing to look at if we have time. But basically, this whole thing of this this deal of like the nuclear deal to Saudi Arabia. So what does it mean? It has to go through the military, and there's a budget thing. There's a sense that Trump wants the main thing, because you think about it, what is that? Ultimately, it's the defense. So Trump wants to make money. He has to touch the military in some way. And that is like his weak point, because the military is not so easily corruptible. You see what I'm saying? So to me, it has to do with the budget. There's a sense of like both of the money was discovered here, but also that, that this is like, a way for them to distract and force the military's hand, something like that. Okay, now I'm going to close my eyes, but I need to figure out what this is, guys, because usually this card is really very bad. So I'd like to make sure that it's not an actual war, because then we have the happy, this is also joy, but also Kool-Aid. But for some reason, I feel like it kind of it's averted, but there's something kind of shady here. But let's figure out what it is, okay? Okay, so what happens next? Okay, so he's saying, no, I believe it is. I see Pompeo here saying, oh no, I believe it is. And then, oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Guys, it's kind of crazy. Okay, let me tell you what I see. I'm almost like, can I tell you, he goes to he's like, how I always got, I always got this impression of Pompeo, that he's not there. There's no there, okay? So there he is, like, yeah, he's talking to I see these men in military uniform. I don't know exactly who they are yet. Could be the Joint Chiefs. And he's like, well, but yeah, he's very like Trump, spreads rumors. There's no evidence, always rumors. Yeah, as there's, these things, they're saying this, it's, they're very bad, they're very bad people, they have guns, whatever, I don't know, whatever he says. I'm not saying that Iran are angels, but it's not the situation. So he's like, rumors, talking to these people, like these are the very, very high level military people. Okay, I do believe the Joint Chiefs. So then they're like, oh, oh really? Do you have, is this based on some sort of evidence? He's like, no, but I know, I can tell you, I'm sure. And then, guys, I swear to God, I know I've seen this before, with different readings when they pull out these images. They pull out these images, like kind of telling him. They don't even they don't say anything verbally. They just show him some documents or photographs or screenshots or something. And it's sort of like, yeah, let's attack now Iran and say that it's us, or, something like that. And he's like, the blood goes out of his face and he's removed immediately. Okay, so I don't know, guys. You guys remember the whole thing about 8 days? I hope I can imagine, like, oh, this was like, when was, I don't know. It's like, well, that was, so it's not 8 days, but it seems like, I could be wrong, okay, but that's what I feel like. The military is not only not going to go with it, but is going to remove it. Like, that's the moment where they're like, this is what we see here. So like, but then I see people moving, like he's being arrested at the moment when, after the meeting with the military people, he's kind of being led away. It's kind of like, I wish I actually would like that to happen. But just, guys, what I was saying, yeah, so it's like, what I was saying, guys, is that is that this is, the connection. I did not see this event happening necessarily. Okay, what I saw was the other attack that military, the Trump did not allow the military, didn't want, pretended it wasn't happening. So now we have the two conjunctions of these two things. Okay, and guys, it's telling me here that I don't know, I don't remember, the head of the Joint Chiefs of Staff is somebody from the Navy. I could be wrong, I don't remember. Is it still Dunford? I don't remember who it is, guys. Honestly, I don't know, but it doesn't necessarily matter. What I mean to say is that, like, this is the whole, I think it's connected to the whole rice. They knew it, guys. They knew it was going to be, okay, let me just ask now. Let me just, because, I don't want it to, as you guys know, I like going to depth, except especially something like this. A lot of times there's news and I tell you guys, oh, there's not like, for example, the thing about Hope Hicks. So no, it's nice, but it's not a huge, I think this is a huge, huge deal today. And this is why I'm like, I want to dedicate as much as let's find out from every angle, because I'd like to really understand what's going on here. Okay, so next, so now this is the other thing I want to know, guys. So let me just ask directly, was this is this whole thing a premeditated thing? Did they sit down, or however, whoever decide that it was going to happen? Was this whole thing with this attacks premeditated? Was this something they was, is this premeditated? Let me just, and guys, for stuff like this, it's so kind of like high level in some ways, right? It's like not high level, it's kind of difficult, dangerous, or whatever. It's like, was this premeditated? Okay, so guys, this card again, the money upside down, it seems so strange. It's like, oh yeah, oh my God, you see again the same, I don't know how it happens, guys, but it's happening. So So here's again the money upside down, again the female enemy, yet again, and then the meeting. So this is a spy card, okay? Meeting of the spies. Losses, the widower. Letterato could be information, okay? Oh, Dona Maritata, the partners, business partners, also the children of Trump, okay? Just one more here information about this person. Domestico. That's right. I think it could be Jared, guys. Look, who's Jared? Look at Rayon, Jared. Oh my, guys, look at this. Again, I don't know. I swear I shuffle things. It's kind of strange, okay? I'm like, it freaks me out. Okay, look at this. Again, guys, the same card. Isn't that weird? Like, I'm so sorry. Like, it's so strange to me that it comes to side by side. Don't you think? It's kind of strange. I'm like, it's kind of strange here. So I think it's Jared, guys. Okay. Oh, so I'm shocked. I am shocked that Jared, guys, you know what? It's telling me also, you know, Jared, he's connected to Israel, and Israel is, of course, part of this. And you know that Netanyahu is going to lose, likely to lose. So, or could lose, you know, it's not likely, but he could lose the election. So, perfect. So, Jared, this is the children, right? And then this is like the domestico. Who's the domestico? Is the guy who's like, oh, in the palace, I'll help you. I have a portfolio. Yeah, I have portfolio. Uh, so, so you know what I'm saying? So there's something here. There was a meeting at Jeddah, you know, because what I was saying, guys, think about who is connected to this, who is connected to both Saudi Arabia and Israel. Jeddah. Yeah. Look, Jeddah has portfolio. He has portfolio. Yeah. So anyway, so the question is, was this whole thing premeditated? Okay, so then we have money here. We have the woman. I just wanted more cards, okay, because sometimes I want to meet. So this is like money, shady money, and this is losses, losing and guilt. Okay, it's sort of like the lacrosse of Norman. So it's like they're going to lose money. Okay, I mean, as you guys know, they don't care about all the money again. They don't care about anything but money. So because they thought they were going to lose money, this is disappointment. And again, the domestic enemy, and then the lawyer, in other words, information. Okay, so it's also could be that he received some sort of legal information. There's stuff like that. Okay, there's something's coming down. So the spy people are going to be exposed. This is a meeting, and they decide. I think it's like they make a decision. So yes, I believe it was premeditated. Okay, it's done to avert financial losses, which could very well be, guys. You know, like I said, the whole thing with the Saudi nuclear deal, you know, in the sense of like, because they were expecting billions or whatever, you know, they sold the country for this money they're going to get. And now where's the money? Where is the money? I need my money. Throw, you know, guys, and people were saying, you know, Iran is is a very big country, and they're powerful. So it's like if they're going to go war them, it's not funny. Okay, it's going to be the end of things. Okay, so not the end, you know, whatever. But like, they know it too. They like, it's not a joke here, assholes. You know, it's like they want to put their everybody. They don't care about blood, guys. Think about how bad this is. If okay, let's just say this. Okay, if the whole thing happened before, if everything that happened before was erased, it's almost like they find opportunities to do treason every day. You know, even if it's like, forget the whole Russia thing. This is a whole other ball. You know, every day, everything they do, guys. Oh my god. So let me just see here. Guys, I see it. Jared is like freaking out. But you know that he's been receiving subpoenas for a long time. And also MB, they had a plan. They had a plan, definitely. And it was going to be this whole, they think that the thing about the nuclear deal, they were ramming, you know, they said they did it without the approval of Congress. They were ramming it through because for them, it's already too late. We're already supposed to have gotten the money. It should have been signed, the whole thing. So there they are, like, whatever, right? So then it's kind of like the last minute ditch, and then Jared gets this like letters, guys. It's like his delivery of things, okay? And it's like, I don't know. It's just like they're freaking out, okay? So that's the information about it for now. Okay, now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry. So anyway, so like, okay. So, oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry guys, I'm like so excited. I can't even. I'm just like not. I'm sorry, not excited. I'm not excited at all. I'm just like just crazy. Okay. Because the other thing, guys, there's a lot of page cards. In other words, kind of big. It's like this whole administration. They're such amateurs. You know what I mean? They think that because it's like they got the confidence. That they call there's that syndrome of the person who's like not smart enough. They think they're much smarter than they are, and it's like they got away with so much. They thought they're gonna go. It's like suicidal for them in some ways, but they're gonna get away with it because they can. Can you imagine? It's dangerous criminals. Dangerous. Okay. So next informations. So, okay, so guys, okay, I'm trying to think here. Who gave the, okay, how did it start? Okay, I'm just trying to think here, guys, okay. What is their plan? Let's just say, what is their plan? This is not what's going to happen, but what was their plan? What was their plan? Okay, what was this people's plan? Yeah, just get the cards out and then how, oh my God. See, oh, look at this. Isn't that, oh my God, to me, guys, it's too strange. Okay, I'm so sorry. This is bizarre. How the cards, they match up. It's so crazy. Oh my God, it kind of freaks me out. Oh no. Okay, so guys, yeah. So they're happy. Okay, they're happy. They were happy. This is love. Is this love? So they're happy to have love relationships or have love for each other. Right? So then we have here the old lady upside down. It's old-fashioned ideas. It's like rigidity, but it's also something shady that happened in the past. So guys, the whole thing with Michael Flynn, he was the architect of that not architect, he was involved in getting the Saudi deal thing going. All they needed was the American to get into the government. So I feel like it's this, they want to fulfill this older thing. This is an offer, guys. This is an offer that was accepted. So, but at the same time, like when it's upside down, actually you accept it. At the same time, I don't think it was fulfilled. So this is what's Mirkante, guys. Look at this. This is actually a port. You see what I'm saying? So like this is actually Venice, but you see what I'm saying? It's like this is the good exchanges of goods. So it's upside down. So it's shady business, literally shady business. So speedy, it means shit gets real. So it's like, guys, they really literally went ahead with all this bullshit. This is compromised, or they're in prison in some way. The White House upside down is compromised, and this is the thing, guys. That's is why I think it has to do with the Saudi nuclear deal. This is a lot of money, is the big goal, but it's upside down. So why did the White House move? Because their goal is under threat. They want their money. They want their money, and they are going to be. So it's like, what the hell? Just give me my money. I want my money. You know so, oh my God, can you believe it? I'm just like, whatever. I can't even believe it. So this is it. Okay, so yeah, using this they always should have wars and conflicts everywhere so they could distract. They see this as Bush's, that was like, oh, this is the Bush model or whatever. But they're like, wait, but there was 9/11, bitch. It's different, and it's like he doesn't care, he just wants. It's like they're maniacs, okay, essentially. Okay, so that was it. There was a plan, but they just want their money. They're like, where's the money? Where's the money? We fucking leave. They feel like Trump's presidency, they know more than we do. They know that it's coming to an end soon. They're not going to be able to sustain for very long. They saw the poll numbers. And guys, the thing, okay, now it's giving me something else. Remember the stuff that he said yesterday? He said, oh, I accept help from foreign places. Remember? He just said it. It's because he's actually desperate. He's actually feeling like he knows the truth, that he's not as popular as he was, and that there's a lot more policing, quote unquote, on the computer networks. So he can't cheat like he did before, so he can't win. So he's like, what else? I need help because I need my money. I'm not leaving without my money. I need money. I did all this work for free. Are you kidding me? Like he's really, that's it, guys. As you know, the only motivation for them is financial. So this is that they need to get their money. I don't want to cash my check. I need to cash my check. I'm gonna sit around and wait. No, I need to cash my check. So this is it, guys. Oh my God. Okay. So okay now. Oh my God. Okay. So okay, now I want to know what's going on. Now let's go to um. I'm trying to think here. let's go. Okay, let's go now. The thing. Okay, what does Trump want to? The guys, I'm sorry. I hope it's not repetitive or anything. I'm asking a lot of questions related to this because I need to get to the bottom. So I want to know, what is Trump? I think it's said here that there's financial stuff related. He wants money, and he wants to protect the money, like protect the information from coming out. But what is Trump's real reason for this? What, I just want a confirmation. Okay, so okay, so what is going on here? What is the reason for his, why is he, what do they want to distract from? Okay. Oh, look, theft. Really? No, you're kidding. Trump? Oh no, look, they would do anything. Guys, this card upside down is a man who's like, he's willing to do anything. He's capable of anything. Oh, this is the man here, the King of Cups. I want more here to say in front of my France. Somebody is winning here. I think the King of Cups is somebody else who may have in front of my France about the Rayon. Okay. So fortune upside down. That's right. His fortune. Oh no. He's sick. That's right. He's sick. And oh, upsetting. Oh no, sad for Rayon, huh? Sad for, oh guys, see repetition of cards again. He's sick. He's very sick. The mob people, the gang, the sick gang. Oh my God, the doctor. That's it. Perfect. What does he? Because guys, what is doctor? Doctor is the solution. It's a person who come in. No, this is what we do. This is what we're gonna do. So for him, guys, this is it. This is like the theft of, and the money is illegal, illicit money, and he's sick. It's like, I think, guys, think about it. It's not just, this card is very interesting because, as you know, usually when you think of sick, I always tend to look at it as an illness, physical illness. But in actual past readings, it often refers to actual mental sickness, like a person perversion, that we know, the pedophilia stuff, and also sick, like mentally sick, like deranged. So you see what I'm saying? So I think in some ways it has to do with him knowing that his money is stolen, and he's sick. Like, I think it also to cover up his own sexual stuff, whatever it is. And here, guys, again, he'll do anything because he's sick. The stuff, it's like he's afraid not just of the money coming out, but knowing that the money, in other words, I think in some ways it could be vice. In other words, vices. In other words, drugs, or the whole prostitution, stuff like that. So, and this is again the mob people. Oh, we're crazy. We're gonna go do it because they know it's coming. So they are capable of anything. So then here we are, guys. I don't know if this King of Cups could be Biden, somebody that he perceives to be a rival who is winning. This is the Ace of Swords is a victory. So then we have here, he's upset about this coming out, and then he sees this as a solution. This is it. This is what's going to turn things around for me. And his mind, guys, he sees things as fiction. Everything for him, he's not able to tell the difference between, I mean, he can tell that, he's so sociopathic that he doesn't have any empathy. So he doesn't understand that if there's a war, millions of people could die. He doesn't care. He does not care. He doesn't understand that. He only understands his own. He thinks that his own personal problems are the country's problems. So he's willing to sacrifice millions of people just so his bullshit doesn't come out. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. So see what I'm saying? I do think that it has something to do with his perceive. Okay, what is he trying to hide from? Yeah, it's like, oh, guys, to him this is completely unacceptable. He's seen this image of like, he's throwing whatever he can because he sees, when he saw the thing, I think it's like the whole thing with the Biden numbers. He drove him crazy. I do think it is because he saw that the whole narrative in his head was like he was going to win. He could do all of it because he was going to win, because everything is going to work out. But then he saw that Biden is ahead, and if Biden wins, that means he has to be prosecuted, and that means the truth about him and his dirty stuff comes out, not just about money, but about the young prostitutes and like the abuse and stuff like that. So, and the where he money really comes from. So he's like, can you imagine getting to his stage of his life where his whole life has been a lie, and we're soon going to find out the truth? But he's been able to shield himself from reality. He has this ability to shield himself from reality and create a parallel reality in a way. It's like he's very devilish like that. And so, but what happens is now it's coming out. So he's like, oh, that's the only thing that would make me look better than Biden. Oh, oh, interesting, no? Oh, 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 oh. So it's, I'm not even thinking of Biden as a threat, but for him, it's like what the issue with Biden is that it threatens his own image because of the age proximity. It's like he feels that he's gonna, which is very true. I think a lot of people who could vote for Biden who voted for Trump, I don't know, who knows, because he's a kind of a, for a certain demographic, he's likable, or he's one of them or something. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it has nothing to do with Biden, what's gonna happen to Biden, but just how he sees Biden and how Biden is ahead of him. Guys, the other thing you have to remember, those polls are fake, right? And even the polls that are supposed to be pro Trump are negative, right? So think about the true numbers of like, it's probably like 20%. I don't, it's much lower than we are. It's like we are already kind of, guys, in a way, in a situation where we're not really dealing with, you know what I mean, like, we're not really dealing with like all of it. So my God. So John is asking, as racist as Trump is, I wonder if he was flabbergasted that Cory Booker and Kamala Harris could beat him if election were held. So okay, so what about that? What about this? What about it? Guys, to be honest, Trump is he's so like, he projects, right? So he doesn't see women as like competition, okay, because he doesn't respect women, and he's not really thinking it yet. It's almost like, if the I don't think he's thinking. If Trump is almost like has very low it's almost like he only sees what's close to him. He doesn't think very big. He's just like very like, stuff like that. He's just thinking of like, he needs to he also, that he's not analytical. He always needs to blame somebody, so he's going to blame the person who's in the higher position. That what John is describing would demand some sort of like analytical nuanced thinking. He doesn't have that. He's just more about, who am I going to punch? That's his thing. Okay, so that's my sense here. Okay, so, oh my God. So yeah, so I'm not worried about the Democrats. I'm just saying, this is how Trump, this is reading is about what caused this whole thing. Okay, so that's what it's showing. Now, guys, let's go to Pompeo, okay? Because I see what happened, why Trump did it, what is he hiding from? Now, let's go back to the strange vision I had about Pompeo, that he was being removed by the military. Okay, that the military shows him the whole thing is fake, and then he's removed. But I'd like to know what's going on with Pompeo right now, okay? Because to me that was like, right. So what's going to happen to Pompeo next, and then what's happening to the military and stuff like that. So what's happening? I want to know what's going on with Pompeo and then John Bolton. Let's do Pompeo. What's going on with Pompeo? Let's go back to him. He's like, I'm gonna talk about it. Yeah, the military stopped, the Joint Chiefs stop him in his tracks. He's like, oh, because I think they're telling him, they're showing them from, we have interception in communications. We have communications. You are a traitor. You are trash. You're garbage. Get the hell out of here, bitch. I don't know. But like, they don't say much. They just show him the truth. Truth. So like, okay, so then what happens? I just need to, what happens next? Yeah, he leaves the room and he's like, oh, actually, there's been a mistake. No, I didn't say that. He tries to backtrack. Okay, he tries to backtrack. Okay, he tries to backtrack. Now let's see what happened next. After now, what happens to Pompeo in general? Oh, oh, ending. Guys, I have goosebumps. Yeah, he's defeated. Yeah. Oh, it's like Rush. Oh my God, guys, can you believe it? Oh, sorry for the rain. Guys, can you believe it? Hopeless. What happens to Pompeo next? Oh, guys, death upside down. Okay, have goosebumps because Sibylla, when death is upside down, it's kind of serious. So, remember the story I told you guys? I thought he dies young. Remember this? I'm sorry, God. Guys, I know it's bad luck or whatever. I've been saying yesterday. Even I saw Wilbur Ross, but I'm just like, I'm not saying, look, I'm not gonna say that. It just says really bad for him. Let's just say it, okay? Because like, oh my God, wow. So okay, theft. Okay, so oh my God, guys, this card is amazing. I love it. It's perfect for us. Look at this. This is the cat, the falsity, lies. When it's upside down, it means the lies are revealed. Yeah. Lies are revealed. It's over, bitch. You're defeated. Bye. Girl, bye. Oh. Guys, this card. Presidente Pietra Preziosa. You know, this guy's funny. I was reading about this card today because I was reading for myself or something else. It can actually be a very good card in very different contexts. You know, we have to remember that it's like, it's, you know, context and question is everything. But in this context is that there's the quid pro quo, you know, the revelation of the quid pro quo and that the aggression comes from that. Okay. So here we have, guys, now let's look at this death, okay, ending, hopeless for him, and theft, okay. It's hopeless because they tried to steal things, did not work. And here is defeat. This card literally is called defeat. It's kind of defeat card, okay. Upside down, it's like it created a defeat for him, I think. And this is permanent ending. The death like this is usually a kind of a bad card in general, okay, but it's like that. And then why? Because the lies are revealed. And then here we have here the illegal stuff is revealed about the quid pro quo money. A lot of money, it was exchanged. And here we have hopeless permanent ending. And guys, this is funny card, this card of joy. It could also be that it's us celebrating. It could, but I always think that for some reason it's connected to Trump's children, you know, or like the partners in the shady criminal enterprise that they have. It's just the people that could also be the people that are like celebrating the money that they were going to get. But that's it. So it. So what? I just want to. How does he leave the Trump presidency? Tell me, how does he leave? Does he leave with Trump before, after, during, whatever? Guys, you know, it's so strange. I think he has a meeting with the military. I told you, Cicely, this meeting with the military people. And they give him this information, and I see they give him some sort of letter, sort of suggesting that he's forced to resign. Okay, they say to him, "Look, we have this information. We have information. So, so, so he's like, they're like, look, you're gonna resign now. You're gonna go get your ass out of here quietly." Okay, so I feel like this whole thing becomes yet another embarrassment for the Trump administration, and he's basically forced to resign. He has to resign. And then, guys, I see something. Either he has a heart. I don't know. I see like a cemetery. I'm sorry to say, like I don't wish. I do not wish him bad. I do not wish anybody anything terrible. But that's what I see here for him. Yeah, that's, I think there's something about him. I told you guys, he's already sick, okay? I don't know if it's like something, you know, just I don't see him coming from like, because after the administration ends, there's gonna be hearings, there's gonna be things. He's not in any of these, okay? He just disappears. So where does he go? I don't know. Oh my God, guys. Okay, I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry about it. I don't want to. I'm not, like I said, I'm not wishing, but guys, I cannot tell you. I see there was like these relatives are waiting for him already. They're like, yeah, he's coming. Sorry, guys. You know, I'm so sorry. I hope I'm wrong, God. I hope you know what I'm saying. It's kind of strange. It's very awkward, awkward. Like, I'm sorry. I wish for honestly, for him, for his wife, for his children. I wish all the best for them. I really do. I'm not wishing, but I'm stating what I observe. Okay, so. So this is it. I think this is it. He goes, guys. Can you imagine the kind of person who does that? Like, go, oh, hello, I'll go to hello military. That is attack. That is attack. I know there is attack. Did you know that? Like, what kind of person does that to like? Is gonna be like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna cheat the military. I'm gonna convince them of things. No, Pompeo, Cynthia. Have I said anything about Wilbur Ross today? Cynthia Allen is about Pompeo. Of course, it is about Pompeo. It's nobody. It's new people today. Yesterday was one thing for Ross, and today is for Pompeo. Everybody is, you know, kind of different things, different people's. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so wow, it's kind of crazy, guys. You know, I don't know what to say. I just kind of shocked here. You know. Wow. So anyway, I'm not saying like he's gonna, you know, let's say just forget about it. The bottom line is, on an abstract level, this boy just means that whatever plans he had is over for him. He's gonna probably be fired in some way. He's gonna have to leave. It's gonna be embarrassing. Okay, so now let's go to John Bolton. Yeah, John Bolton, huh? what's happening with this whole thing, because he's what is it? I don't remember his job, guys. He's a war guy. I call me 1-800-wars. Call me. I'm John Bolton. So what's up with Bolton in the situation? What is, he was silent. Yeah, he's just a toy. He doesn't. What does he do? Nothing. He's just there. He's like a toy. He's his employee. Okay, whatever. So okay, so let's see here. Trying to assert to himself poverty. No. Oh, her relationship. We have a relationship. Yeah. Okay, so what's going on with Bolton in this situation? Baby. Oh, look, the guy with the gun in his head, guys. Isn't that interesting? Jealousy. Okay, jealousy. Oh my God, again, this is the cat upside down. Truth is revealed, okay? And this guy's smoking gun evidence, okay? So on the more information here. The woman. Oh, the deal. There's a deal. There's a deal here. Foreign. Okay, foreign. This is a person who has a lot of money, gonna see an oligarch or something. Okay, so this is interesting here. Starting himself for baby or with baby, and there's a deal with a foreign oligarch. Okay, and this is asserting himself poverty or hardship. Oh, that's right, foreign smoking gun evidence that could cause hardships for himself. The deal here, everything is exposed about the oligarch. Now it's okay, guys. My sense is that there's some sort of information here that exposes that he was paid by an oligarch. I mean, I'm not surprised, right? He's okay, but let me just see what's going. What is going on with Bolton? What is up with him in this situation? What's this really strange thing, guys? I see him very quiet and kind of like stepping back. He's like this. He leans backwards and he's not doing anything. He knows that his job is just to sit back and cash the check. Is that right? What's his name? Bolton, sit back and cash the check. That's his job. It's like they wanted somebody. That's right, guys. You know why? Because that's right. It's saying the military for Trump and those people is all about money, right? It's all about how they're going to sell the military equipment and all those things to these foreign countries, and they're going to cash in. So what do they want? They want somebody who's, they're like, oh, we could never have Michael Flynn. It was the best Michael Flynn. But if we can have Michael Flynn, the best person to have is the person who is going to not interfere, who's going to be quiet. So the last thing we want, somebody who's going to meddle in the decisions. It's just somebody, guys, I see this image of Bolton as a cardboard cutout. So he's a cardboard cutout in this circumstance. In other words, he's corrupt, obviously, right? He's paid to stay there and do nothing and see nothing. And so this is it. Okay, so that's it. So that and his okay, so what is this connection with this oligarch? What is this? He was paid, he's connected to the Russian stuff. He's just, guys, they all have their money. Okay, they're being paid in some way or another, by their own funds or by their thing. It's like he had a deal for, he's like I said, he's the corrupt Rico kind of thing. Okay, so what is that poverty? What is that thing? What is that? What is the foreign? He's like the center of the smoking gun evidence about what? Oh, guys, it's almost like there's some sort of communication with the Iran. The whole thing with Iran. It may, guys, I'm so sorry, I forgot his job. I don't remember his job. It's like this Secretary of Defense. I don't remember, honestly. So like he's like something about I forgot. I don't remember exactly his job title, but it suggests that his office or his area is the area that communicates with the foreign military. I don't know, explain it. It's just something where their communication could have gone to him through some sort of staffer or somebody that works with him or somebody like that. In other words, there's evidence that he's involved in all of it in a different way. He's just a receptive. He's more passive than the others, but still he's there. He knows about it. Okay. But what happens to him afterwards? Guys, it's kind of like, it's so strange. It's like this image of like if I've never been in this position where, let's say a company closes, right? There's a bankruptcy in a company and the employees have to leave. And except that he's almost like he's on drugs, he's totally absent-minded. He's like, they're like, Mr. Bolton, that's the exit is there that way. Oh, okay. See you later, huh? See you later. Kind of like he doesn't even, it's, but it's saying it's the requirement of the position is for him to be quiet and do nothing. But he just leaves and he's like, oh yeah, okay. Oh my God, national, can you believe it? National, that's right, makes sense. National Security Advisor, that's right. He's just like, yeah, sure. Oh my God, when I see him, it's a very strange image. It's like they have to vacate the White House and everybody has to leave, right? So then he's leaving and there's this two different exits or something. And like it's almost like there's a, when they're leaving the White House, everybody from the White House is being photographed by the journalists. And he's like there, like being photographed. And then as soon as the limelight is over, he's arrested. Okay. He's just like, oh my God. Okay, what's gonna happen to him after the Trump administration? Like, or is it gonna go to jail? What's it gonna do? What's happening to him? Because at some point, guys, I did think that oh look, he was, what is it called? That he was kind of collaborating with Mueller. Okay. Yeah, it's a little strange here. I feel like this partners are also maybe Trump's children. I think in some ways he could have the information about this, but I think he may become a witness against Trump's children, but not. I don't know that he's going to escape. Okay, what is he going to do? He's going to say, yes, I admit. Yeah, I think he's both going to go to prison and also admit that what he knows. Okay, what he knows about Trump's children. But it's sort of like at least he admits, okay, eventually, or I guess it looks like it, that he's done stuff for Trump and like, oh my God, it's crazy, guys. I guess so what is. Okay, when he's testifying, where's Pompeo? He's not there. Yeah, I think he's definitely will outlive Pompeo for sure. Okay, I'm sorry, I was just saying. Okay, so guys, okay, now what is going on with Saudi Arabia? Like, okay, now we established what the stuff. Do you mind if I go very in depth, okay, on the situation to figure out what all the people here involved? So okay, so then now let's go to Saudi Arabia. Is Saudi Arabia the responsible? Because that's what I thought. Is it Saudi Arabia or the UAE responsible for creating this attack, for actually pressing the button? Okay. Is he actually pressing the button? Oh, look, justice upside down. Is Saudi Arabia, oh, yeah, isolated. Yeah, negative judgment. Interesting. So, wow, letter. I have a letter. Letter. Wow, interesting. The young woman or the naive person deal. Okay. Yeah, Superbia is like upside down. Okay, so kind of, oh, look, messenger. Yeah, letter, two letters, many letters. Everybody got a letter. So, guys, this is the justice upside down. Okay, and this is a letter. There's some sort of letter communication, subpoena, or information. This is behind, the truth comes out beyond the facade. And then we have isolation, madness, in lack of experience, and messenger. Okay, judgment upside down, and this is deal, and again a letter. So I feel like there's several things here. They are in a lot of trouble. Like I think as we guys remember that I have to post it, on the thing, the summary here about the whole thing that I saw, that it was kind of like an insight. That is, the whole thing is not just Russia, is like, especially the money comes from Saudi Arabia, UAE. So that's going to become more and more clear. That's part one. And then part two, it suggests that this is I think this is MBS, guys. He's kind of like naive in some ways to think that he's going to do it. And this is a messenger. There's a messenger, isolated, naive messenger. And then we have this is to me, this is like in some sort of indictment. After the negative judgment comes, they had a deal. So they are involved in this, guys, in some ways. Okay, I think. And but I think this is the trouble with the American justice system, the DOJ, whatever it is. So the truth comes out about their messenger in an indictment. Guys, you know what it could also be? That could be about Jared. You know, who's the messenger? Like, if you think about it, who's the messenger? Who's close to them? It's, oh, you know who? Oh my God, that's right. George Nader is the messenger, right? George Nader is the messenger. That's right. Who's the messenger for them, for UAE, and not always Saudi Arabia, after UAE is that George Nader. So there's a lot of information, guys, already. Think about it. Think about it. They are screwed, if you think about it, you know what I mean? And it's coming out. I don't think that they, you know what I mean, that they are and it's almost as if they wanted, obviously, you know, I knew now it makes sense. They wanted to be obscured more. They want some sort of war, but they also know this stuff's coming out. They want to obscure it. Okay, so wow, guys, this is crazy. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, what? Okay, so is MBS, what's going on with Saudi Arabia's involvement in this? Tell me what's going on. What's the mastermind? Um, guys, tell me Israel is the mastermind. It's kind of strange because, you know, can I tell you, MBS is very much like Trump. It's a strange image. He's wearing like pajamas or something. He's scratching his balls, like kind of like, he's like whatever. It's like, oh, what? And he's like, he wants to attack somebody. If he feels like he was attacked and he wants to attack somebody, and his advisors have to be like, Prince, we cannot attack the U.S. It's not gonna be a good idea, and whatever. I'm not gonna tell you guys. I'm not saying that. Okay, it's not a conspiracy theory. I'm just gonna say it. Okay, I'm just gonna say what he's saying. He's like, we did it before. Okay, I'm not saying. I'm just saying what is doesn't mean that it's okay. It's not evidence or anything. I'm just saying he's like, because they're like, no, you can't do that, Mister. You know, MBS. The advisors, they can't contradict him because they get killed if they do, but they have to kind of say it nicely in a way that is like, you know, whatever. And so it's like, well, we did it at one time, ha ha ha. You know, and it's like, and like and so they're really trying very hard to prevent him from doing something. And and so he's like, oh, we have to do, you know, like I said, he's very much like Trump. He wants to a direct attack. He wants to find this always a scapegoat and an attack on something. So I do think it's like Israel was like, well, this is how we do it, because obviously Israel has a lot more experience and much better in a lot of military ways. Okay, so but it doesn't. I feel like from Israel's perspective, it was a blunder. They screwed it up. They weren't as good. They didn't follow their plans or did something that wasn't right. So like Israel is more like the strategist in this situation, and Saudi Arabia, because of the proximity, they kind of made it happen or something like that. Okay, so well, he's like, oh, like he's just kind of like out of it or something, lethargic. I don't know, guys. It's kind of strange. Okay, he's not kind of like Trump. He's like he has a huge ego and he's a baby, kind of like a baby and stuff like that. So okay, so wow, oh my god, what a mess, what a mess. These people are so incapable, you know, they're just crazy. Okay, so next, okay, so oh my god, so what's going to happen to Saudi Arabia after this? What's going to happen to Saudi Arabia after this in general? Okay, Saudi Arabia after this whole thing. Oh, the devil. Oh wow, dark secrets, yeah, coming out. A message exposes the lies and the dark secrets come out. Yeah, Constanza for a long time. Alegria, the people with the you see, guys, oh my god, look at them. Then these cards, it's much more obvious how these people are drunk. You see, they're kind of like, man, we're gonna win. Look at this guy, looks like Trump. Look at him. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. Let's go. We're almost there. You know. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Kool-Aid peoples. Oh my god, love obsessed. Is this love? Am I a dream? Oh, the meeting. That's why it says Shell's meeting. Yeah, yeah. Dona de Serviço. That's right. The people who work for them, who did the tasks. They did the tasks. The friend. Oh, interesting allies. Okay, so Wow, the meeting with the people who the way. Oh, interesting. So guys, it's very interesting here. It suggests that there's some sort of message that comes out that suggests that this wasn't, remember the deal that I talked about that was a long time ago. So they've been in bed for a while, and this is that they were drinking the Kool-Aid, they were creating illusions, and they were doing tasks. Okay, so then the secrets come out. It's very upsetting. There's a love lost here, and there's a friend. In other words, I think this friend here could indicate that there is some sort of spy, or that they were betrayed, or somebody told it. It could, guys, this could very well be George Nader, in this context, right? Somebody who was present in this one meeting that happened here. He's telling and how this whole thing happened. So I think it's gonna be exposed, guys. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Okay. The one more, guys. Now, what happens to Iran? Iran. What's going on with Iran? Oh, look, guys. Okay, this is strange. Iran is the balance. Iran is they're not necessarily, but Iran is the balanced people here. Can you believe it? Like, this is how bad it is. You know what I mean? Like, Iran is really the measured people here. This is this, and this is money. Interesting. So this card to me always indicates natural resources. Okay, so this, like, they're balanced because they know the whole thing was about taking their natural resources. Okay, look, treason. Yeah. Oh, informations, truth reveals. Okay, so fortune. Okay, I'm just gonna get the cards out. Oh, enemy. Yeah. Military attack. So, guys, it's very interesting here because, again, like I said, it suggests that they're the more balanced party here. This is treason and an information. So the artist card here is actually the same as the literato card, but it's the person that has a lot of information, the books, and okay, and it has like a lot of knowledge, basically information. Because, okay, now a lot of it go back to class times, but as I'm writing about these cards, back in the day, a few centuries ago, education was really inaccessible and information was very hard to get. So somebody who has informations, okay, so truth is the superior upside down, the truth comes out, and this is the military, okay, about the military attack, and the money interests here, and this is the enemy, and the fortune, in other words, is about obviously about money and treason. So I think ultimately, I think they do better. I mean, not that there's no, this is a lot of. I feel like they're. I have a I almost have a hard time believing, guys, that this is going to happen. That Iran's going to look great, like, you know, after this whole thing comes out, because that's what it's showing. It's not strange. Like, there's evidence that this whole, Iran was a scapegoat for this whole, the whole thing. Oh, we need to blame them for things so they can. Okay, so what is going on with Iran? Iran's like, no, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to revidate because that's what they want. We've been in this position for thousands of years. War and conflict is not new for us. We don't want it to happen. So we're quiet. We're not saying anything. We're not going to feed them anything. We know the Trump presidency is going to be gone. So, and then we're going to be vindicated. And then I see, guys, can you believe that Iran is can you believe this tells us how crazy the situation is? Can you believe it? It's so insane. So then, like, okay, so then they're saying, oh my God, what I see also, and I had seen this before in another reading about him, about MBS. He's put in an asylum over there, Saudi Arabia. The royal family puts him in a mental institution. I think, because it's crazy. It's crazy because he's crazy. So I think the whole thing just it's like a bad joke of, like, it's like giving too much power to idiots. That's the risk. Okay. And they have over there, Iran, they have all these people. I feel like they have what is it called? I'm getting understanding here that they have almost like a council of the elder. I don't know, like, I don't know what. There's just some people there. They're like the more like philosopher. I know explain it. I'm not like it's almost like I'm like doing propaganda for it. I'm not, but like I'm just explaining. They are like very careful. They kind of think of the long-term situation. Because the whole thing with the U.S. and Saudi Arabia even is all about like the short gain, the short term. But lining their pockets. That's all they care about. They care about 6 months. Iran is thinking 2,000 years or whatever, 200 years or something, So they're like, we can't really have these conflicts. We don't want it. It's useless. It's stupid, because they're saying, oh, we were able to avoid the whole thing with Iraq. There's something here where they're like, you know what? We're not going to get involved. These bitches are going to go. We've seen you before. We've seen bitches like you. Two days. Give you 2 months. See you later. So so it's kind of like how they are, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's very, I'm actually admirable here that they don't say anything. They let the guides fall to his own sword. You know what I mean? They're not. I don't think they're saying very much. They're like, oh yeah, oh, whatever. They're not. They don't understand it because they never. They're like, wait, we attacked them. They're gonna say nothing. Oh, they don't say nothing, huh? Why? Oh, oh. So oh my God, guys. Okay, so oh my God, I'm sorry. Do you mind? I have so many questions. Oh, like now Oh my God. Can you believe it? Okay, now. Oh my God, I'm gonna ask about Netanyahu, and then we're gonna move to because I think it's settled here, guys. Okay, now, okay, let me just the last thing. Okay, this is important. What does this mean for the Trump presidency? Because I said before, I told you guys before that there was a thing with the military. I saw already I'm sorry, Pompeo leaving, being forced to resign. But I'm sorry. But what happens to the Trump, the longevity of the Trump administration? Is this the last thing? The last thing? What is happening? What happens? What happens to the Trump administration about it? What is going on here? Oh, prison? Somebody prison, huh? Interesting. Sad for them. I am sad for them. Look, conversation, everybody. Conversations. Interesting conversations. Interesting conversations. Oh, so okay. Now let's go here. So then we have this is focus. One focus on money. There's a man. Now, this is a man. This is prison. I think it's for some reason, guys. I feel like it's Jared, but we'll figure out. So then we have conversations. Somebody having conversations. Yeah, conversations. And then we have the wheel, the fortune upside down, not going so well. And the shade. See, guys, this to me, when you look at this card, there's another connotation. If you look at all these people and also the context when this card was created, back in the 19th century, the only people you could be having this sort of relationship with would be your family, right? Or people that you're very, very, very close to. Because it's not like you could just approach people randomly on the street. And women obviously would not, well, obviously, I don't think you'll be able to go to a bar or something like that, okay, or sit down like that. So it's people who are very close to each other. So, in other words, these people, it doesn't just suggest a conversation, it suggests a group of people that are close to each other and they're intimate, you know, I don't say professionally, but you know what I'm saying, sort of like how they have friends, so they're colleagues, they're very close to each other. This is a victory or something public. Now, this I'm going to talk more about this, and then this is sadness. Okay, sadness. They're crying. Says really. Okay. And then we have, which is here. This is a man. Like you see, you guys, it's so strange. Look, the man again, the male figure twice, right? So, the man, the man, the man, the man. And then I got another card just because whenever I got this mail cards, I don't, I like to have more information. So what was this, guys? This was it was like this, right? This pensiero means the philosopher, but essentially it's the strategist. And this is when it's upside down, it means that whatever the person is strategized is almost sleek. So as you know, guys, Jared, he's a strategist for administration. He's very smart. Yeah. So the strategy is like this: is the strategy is wrong. So Jared's strategy is wrong, and everybody's screwed. Because guys, I swear to God, Jared is like President Trump. This is like, he's forget about it. These people are stupid. The other day, they're not very, guys, to succeed at these types of war situations or conflict, you have to be very intelligent. You know what I mean? They have to be intelligent. He's not intelligent enough. They're just thirsty for money. They're just thirsty. And so have water here. Let's go with it. They don't think that other people may have agenda. They don't think like that. They're just very self-absorbed like that. Now, the other thing that I want to say, I said for him. So this, I think, in this case, this is also it points to lack of experience. But to me, as you guys know, there's also the whole story going on with Cindy Yang. So I feel like not only is this thing going to backfire because Jared is going to go to prison and everything is going to be exposed, but also there's the girls. Girl, we have our money come from selling girls. We sell girls. so so guys, seriously, I think on top of it, which is, it's not that bad things are happening to them, is that it's like this is their life. This is their life. Okay, that's that they've been doing this. Suddenly things are coming out because it's not a, you know what I mean? Oh. So yeah, look at this permanent ending for him, for everybody. So yeah, guys, this is the last. I think this is the last straw. Let's see. I have not done visions. Oh yeah, this is the past. Shady past comes back to haunt President and everybody in the Trump administration. Oh look, yeah, surprise. Financial surprise leads to an end. Is about the past. So yeah. So guys, uh, I just think the whole thing is so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Okay, for them. It's not even funny. I think Jared is even like Jared, commits crimes. I've said it before, Jared is a walking crime scene. He's a walking crime scene, So it's like wherever he goes, there's a crime. Yeah, Sarah Huckabee Sanders leaving. Oh, really? What happened? Well, like, we can find out now. Information. Yeah. So, oh my God, guys. Okay, so now let's see here. Okay, so what is next for Trump administration? They're like, yeah, yeah. Guys, I don't see, honestly, I think this whole thing is gonna, I told you, they got a thing with the military, okay? They like messed with the military. The military is like, bitches, get your ass out of here. And on top of it, there's gonna be the revelations about making money from the women, okay? And that's it. And the discovery of the finances. Now, right now, Cynthia, forget about timing. Timing, I never know. I've said before in the past, and I was wrong about specific timing, but it suggests very strange, so, I'm sorry, very strange, like it suggests to me that's what it is. Like I see events, one, like a line of events. The one is like the embarrassment that's going to come out of this fake, blaming Iran things, and then the second thing is going to be about the women. So it's like all these revelations, and it's like Jared probably going to be indicted and stuff like that. It's like, oh, we're going to sit there still, are going to pretend. And meanwhile, guys, yesterday I saw there's investigations going on the GOP. Think about what's Mitch McConnell doing? He's abetting treason. It's like, no, there's no investigations, never investigations, never investigations. It really, like, okay, yeah. So, oh my God. Oh, sorry, guys, I should not literally too much. But anyway, but it's okay if I ask right now because I told you more information. Now, guys, interesting in the month. Can you imagine? Oh my God. Okay, so now more informations. Now I want to know, why did Sarah Huckabee Sanders leave? I'm a hair mother of the White House. I don't like prison anymore. I don't like him anymore. hmm I'm not happy anymore. I need change. I'm not happy in my job anymore. I can't take it. Unexpected. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It starts to hurt, if I put my neck like that too much. But anyway, so this is interesting. The eight thing. And remember, she's like, she seems to know that something's coming. I need to go home for horse. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. Stunts of privacy. So, guys, she knows something's coming. You know what I think, guys? I think she knows. She knows shit's coming. Shit's coming. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Wait, is that like this? I don't remember, guys. It's like this. I don't know. I think it was like this, but yeah, foreign, something foreign. She knows shit is coming down. She found out information. Found out information. Oh, this guy, burning building for her too. Burning building. Get her. Sarah Huckabee Sanders burning building. Ah, Sarah, wait for me. I'm gonna get. Oh, wait for me. I'm gonna go get Sarah. Rush. She's burning building. So, ooh, guys, look, today is burning. Today, look, the guy with the gun. Yeah, she has smoking gun evidence. She's seen it. I seen smoking gun evidence. I seen it. Wow, guys, can you? Okay, let me tell you this is serious stuff. Like seriously, guys, it's kind of crazy. So she's not happy because privately she received a letter. There's a letter here. It's very bad. Okay, so there's making changes. There's things are changing. Now this is a very interesting card, friend. Okay, and then disgrazia. Now So she knows that she's in a burning building, literally, okay? And this something foreign, and this is smoking gun evidence, okay? So this is what I think. I think she's seen the smoking gun evidence, yeah? Because see, guys, this is something upsetting. It's so bad that it's smoking gun evidence, okay? So this is it, okay? There's just one more here for the car, okay? Interesting. Gran Consolazione is like the big prize. So she may have known that there is a a deal in place, something. Let me find. I don't have a hard time believing, guys. Seriously, I have a hard time. Didn't she not know this before? Come on. Did she not know that? Hello. Okay. What? Let me just figure out here. What is going on here, sir? Oh, she thought that they were religious. There was a whole thing, but she saw too much, and it's too much. And she was somebody put her in touch with some sort of Russian community. She's supposed to copy the Russian communication. She really didn't like it. She heard stuff. She just doesn't like it anymore. She hates. I mean, I think she's. But okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, guys. So this is the thing. Okay, this is the thing. Um, this is the thing. I think I remember. One of the first readings I've done of her. I haven't done readings on her recently. I remember. I think it was the first one, almost like what 2 years ago or something. She um it showed that she's actually religious, and believe it or not, she actually believes a lot of these ideas, or she thought that the ends justify the means. But now she kind of like, she believed the whole thing, but it's almost like she saw it closely, and she saw how people don't care about her. They make fun of her, they say she's ugly, whatever. And like, and now she's seen it because smoking gun evidence. And for some reason, I don't think, I'm not saying, I don't think she's a good person anyway, but I don't think, if you think of like the people who are responsible for this, think about Jared, right? Think about Jared. So wait, she's running for governor? Are you serious? Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Oh my God, let me find out. Is she going to run for governor? Yeah. Oh my God, let me see. Oh, is she going to be governor? Arkansas? Is she going to be governor? Oh, factions. Burden upside down. Oh, guys, I'm remembering now. Money or woman. You know what I remember now before I get all the other cards? I remember one of the readings I did a long time ago because I saw this and I was like, oh, this is it. Unburdening. So that she becomes a witness. Okay. She becomes a witness in the case against Trump. I don't know. But it's kind of interesting. Okay. So, okay, legal stuff upside down. A long time. Loyalty. So Donna de Servizio, that's her, right? She does the tasks and stuff like that. Dottore, the solution doesn't work. Oh, Deliranti, the mob. No, she does not. There's no card of winning, nothing. No, nothing indicates that she's going to run for anything or that she's going to win. It's just that, what it is, guys. It's a way this a propaganda. Okay, it's kind of like, it's a way for them to think that something is happening. There's something is like, it's like a way for, no, let's frame it as something else. Okay. I think she's having some sort of, honestly, a mental breakdown. So I feel like, okay, this is factions, and this is something, a legal finding, and she's the person who helped them out. Okay. And this is unburdening a long time. Dottore's solution. So I think she talks about the time she spent in the White House. And I think here the loyalty, or like, what about the loyalty? She was loyal to these people. Hope. Yeah, I think I believe that I'm not saying, guys, I don't support her in any way. Oh, prigione, that's it, prison. So I don't support her in any way. Okay, I don't. But I'm just saying that I think she ultimately, not like she has a choice. Eventually, these people are not gonna have choices, guys. Okay, I feel like she is just kind of. Let me just go forward with her. Okay, what's going on with her? She's at home when she turns on the news and sees all this stuff happening to the Trump administration. She's with her kids. That's right. She doesn't spend as much time with her kids as she wished. And she's going to have to talk. And she's going to talk. And she had a fight with her dad. Her dad, she's like, she decides that she wants to talk. So she's just going to be like, I'm going to be honest or whatever. I'm done with this. I'm so tired. For her, there was a weight in like doing all of this, even though it doesn't seem like it. I don't like her, as you know, but Oh, interesting. Oh my God, guys. Okay, guys, another question, okay, that I have is about Michael Flynn. You know, I had done the reading before. It was like he saw this whole thing happening with the what is it called? The Saudi deal, and he won. You know, there was all these different things, okay? So now I want to go to Michael Flynn. Did you see, guys, the lawyer? So I was on Twitter, and then you click on the lawyer. The lawyer is a MAGA person. She's like, she sells T-shirts that say like there are like cartoons of saying that the FBI is like a lie or something like that. You know, it's like she's one of those, like, basically pushing Russian propaganda. So what happened here? I was gonna have to hang on. Because, guys, honestly, I kind of feel like she has to go to prison. Okay, Michael Flynn. I feel like, can you believe it? He wants to, guys, and forget about the idea of like somebody was like, oh, are they going to be pardoned? No, he's not going to be pardoned. That's ridiculous. Okay, I don't think he will. But I just feel like he wants, he's like, oh, I need to, I need my opportunity. But I still think it's wrong that he didn't go to jail. I'm sorry, he needed more time. He needed to go to jails. And maybe what happened to him is what happened to Nader. Eventually, he's going to be arrested. Who knows? So what's happening to Michael Flynn? What's happening to Michael Flynn now? He has this new attorney who's a MAGA person. Oh, okay. Let's see. So this is a card of losing control and also kind of losing the plot. And I think this could be him. A hanged man is like waiting, or it's outside of his control. Okay, so what's happening to him? Enemy. That's right. Oh, shit gets real. Okay. And the quid pro quo money. Okay, what else? Rios. Oh, unexpected. Okay, soon, unexpected. The children or those people. Who else? What else? Here. Melancholia. So last card. Oh, look, the business. Yeah, I don't think that he is. It's so interesting. Nothing really much seems to happen to him. Like, I think he is gonna have to realize the truth. Okay, it's not like he. You know what it is, guys? Okay, it's kind of, I mean, he's a criminal. Or his mind, he's okay. Now I finished these other cards. Let me get more cards here. I just feel like he's kind of out of it. Okay. And he believes, because think about it. If you are like Michael Flynn or even Manafort, you're probably thinking, oh my God, why did why did it happen to me? All these people are getting out scot-free. I want to get out scot-free too. So you know what I mean? It's kind of like they try to like get out of it. Like, wait, they just approved the nuclear deal. Like, what the hell? I want in too. Okay. So what's going on? Is he gonna go to jail? What's going on with him now? Then we're gonna look into whether he goes. Is he going to jail? Is he going to jail? Yeah. Oh. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. So what is? Oh, money losses. Oh, that's right. Okay. Now it makes a lot of sense. Okay. Look, the same card, enemy, male enemy here. Yeah, the man. I think this is Jared again, guys. Jared is very involved with the whole thing with him. Okay. And like the woman, could be Ivanka, but it could also be their shadiness. Okay. Yeah, this is the person with the money and something unpleasant. So I feel like he thought that he saw kind of a way out for himself. He thought there was an opportunity. He can't accept the fact that he didn't get rich out of it. And I think it's like he just feels like he had an opportunity, but he doesn't really have an opportunity. Okay, he doesn't he wanted this money, this shady money, but he doesn't get it. And I feel like, okay, is he gonna go to prison? Is Michael Flynn gonna go to prison after this? Now that he's made a fool of himself. I see more cards, different cards. Okay. Oh, these are good. Okay, so because this is one that has a prison card, so I want to know. So is he gonna go to prison? Is he gonna spend some time in prison? Is this whole thing gonna worsen his fate, or what's gonna happen? Okay, theft, foreign, short illness. In other words, he can't do much. Court, yeah. So yeah, sad news for him. Yeah, this is coldness. Interesting. Like hope. wedding upside down. So, okay, so then we have here. Yeah, this is restlessness. Okay, makes sense that he would feel that way. Oh, moon. Yeah, he doesn't know. He's kind of crazy. He's having all kinds of ideas. He doesn't seem to, have a true grasp on reality. And then the woman, the Queen of Cups could be a woman, could be Hillary, could be, oh, look, leaving, somebody leaving. Yeah, that's right. I think it's Trump leaving. He can't leave, he can't, he can't walk away like he want. So, okay, so then now, and this is okay. So guys, okay, several things here. I feel like he was restless. This is something illegal, losses, and this is coldness. But what is the cold? This is like I said, warmth, and it's like this is coldness. So, but what is the coldness towards here? As we know, since we're asking about his legal fate, is the legal system or the judge. So he's like restless. And think about the guy. He's in prison. He's in a situation where he's not yet in prison, but that's what it is. So he's, there he is, and then he's like, it starts to kind of, he's like, oh, kind of, I need to get out of it. So then, what is the moon? The moon is the illusion, right? It's creativity, but it's also illusion. So what is the illusion? The illusion. Here's the foreign country with a ship. And then hope. So you know what he thought? He's like, oh, but the Russians can help me. I'm sure I can get out of the situation. The Russians are here to help. He believes it. He actually believes it. So I think this woman, guys, and somebody put him in touch with this woman. They're like, yeah, she knows the Russians. She knows the Russians. You know, like they're like, hey, she knows the Russians. So they're gonna try to influence something, and then you have you guys, and it's interesting. What was the card, the thing? Oh, here, this is on the other thing I just pulled. This card is connected to the hangman. It's very close. Okay, he's the person who is actually can't do anything about something. He's in a position where he thinks he has power, he doesn't. So same here. Okay, so there he is. He's in a position he can't do anything about it. Trump leaves, and then the court. What is the court? It has to go to the judge. And what does he have? Sad news for him. Why now? This is in. It's funny, guys. A lot of times, cards about partnerships show up. This is like the marriage, the deal. So what is this, guys? Think about it. Like if we are talking about his legal situation, the deal is like it's he thought he had a pretty good deal, but the whole situation once Trump leaves, it's almost as if once he loses the propaganda people supporting him, it's over. Like it gets worse for him. Okay, I think they rip I think I see it as like the tearing up they tear up the thing. They really do tear up the agreement, whatever they had. So it's gonna, because it's like like I was telling you, this card is very much him, guys. He's crazy. He's like, he doesn't see the reality for what it is. Okay. So let me just see again. Is he gonna go spend more time in prison? What's gonna happen to him legally? Is he gonna go to prison? Just prison, if you can tell me. Oh, family here. Emperor upside down. Okay. Woman. Yeah, the here. Okay, so one more here, more. Oh, fool. That's right. Fool. White House. Okay, so the house, the family in the White House, this is Putin, okay, and this is a mistake. And this is, I don't know if there's a female judge somewhere or whatever, it doesn't necessarily matter who it is. So then this is like a legal decisions against him, I think. Okay, so, oh look, unexpected, love, interesting deal, interesting. So the main person, there he is, okay. Again, the moon, the big hope, big water, a long way, main person, old lady, mother, yeah. So the weird thing is I don't know if he comes to his senses. Okay, I wonder, because this is for him. This is a really good card because it's a deal. Okay. Then we have the Mueller thing. Okay. And the presence of the house card in the family. And I wonder. Let me just figure out here what's going on with him. How does he change? Does he change anything? He's desperate. He wanted to believe something. He has to say everything he knows. He has to say everything he knows. So guys, it's almost like it's kind of, I'm not defending him in any way, okay? It's just very interesting here when I see the situations, that these people are very, like the Russians, for example, they're very good at knowing the people that can become corrupt, right? They have the weaknesses, so they exploit these weaknesses. So in this case, you see the whole thing that he went back to, like, oh, I'm going to reach out to Russia. Nobody is going to do anything for him. In the end, nobody can do anything for him. And that is how, and I feel like the justice system pulls him down. Okay. So like the justice system kind of pulls him down. In other words, the reality check every day for him. It's like, because if there's the problem with him is that he's kind of like, it's almost like he has an addiction to bullshit. He wants to believe that stuff, it's almost like they put something in the person's head, and then the person tries to, it's like they put something in his head, about how, for example, the whole thing about Obama, oh, Obama, oh, it's his fault, I never did anything, no, whatever, it's like that, like, it's so strange. It's like he wants to blame the last thing he wants is to think about how bad what he's done to his country. So that's kind of how he goes, but it's like a mental disease. It's almost like the moment somebody tells him, hey, it's Obama, it's Hitler, it's like, yeah, look her up. He goes crazy. It's like a mental disease almost. He's a mentally ill. That's essentially this, okay? And time and time again, and I think it makes sense that there's some woman, like, there's people bringing him back to earth, okay? So, oh my God. So it's just, guys, it's very strange. Not strange, it makes sense. So I think ultimately there's going to go back to earth again. So, but I think it was one of you here, Mary, asked an interesting question. And there's not going to be a straight answer to this, but this is a very interesting question, important question. Whatever happened to the people that were being charged with treason? Like, what happened to is anybody, it's just, this is I don't know that I'm going to have a yes or no question, because actually, Mary, this is something that, remember, I think his judge, this is the judge that even brought it up. He's like, wait, you could go to, this is treason. The judge said this. You remember this time? Oh, remember, I remember this, guys. You remember how, like, the judge told him to come back another day. He's like, you're going to go home and think about it, because if I sentence you now, it's not going to be good for you. So you know what I mean? It's like okay, I'm done with this these people got so many chances in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got so many chances in life and they fuck it up. I'm sorry, like, I'm so it's so wrong. These people are sick. Anyway, so now I want to know. Don't just answer this question. Whatever happened to people in treason? Is anybody going to be charged with? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, making a decision now. They're making a decision. This is a card of somebody making a decision. Oh, the Empress or the country? Illusion. Interesting. So, oh, delay. Interesting. Delay. They're losing they're delaying making the decision. Interesting. Interesting. So, unexpected money. So, oh, letter. Have letter. Oh God, look, the court. This is just, it's funny, guys. The Justice Department now is so corrupt also. Anyway, so this is kind of interesting because this is somebody making a decision, and this is usually is the entire country. I think also feminine qualities, but I think of it as a kind of like the population, society, and stuff like that. Okay, and then okay, now this is interesting because it's delay. This is delay for delay or permanent delay, and this is money from business deals, and then this is a letter, right? And then people losing money, and this is the courts, like the highest court, and this is pleasant and distraction. So what it tells me is that I've been seeing this in the last few readings, okay, that we're living in a time where it's like not just gaslighting era, but kind of like we're living in a suspended reality. None of this is real, right? In the sense of, like, imagine a world where Devin Nunes is not a traitor, and all these people, Rand Paul, the GOP, Mitch McConnell, all these people, they're betraying their country every day. Like, Mitch McConnell doesn't allow for for investigations into like the elections of how, like, who does that? He's betraying his country. So there's this whole circus going on. And I told you guys, the other day I was mad because it's like you turn on oh, did you see the President Trump? He tweeted this, and then somebody wrote back about his tweet, and then no, like that is the circus that we're dealing with. That has nothing to do with anything. So we're living. This is what I think it is. Is like this is like, look, this is the illusion, right? The like all these always is true, is true, is true, and then you have the party. So it's kind of like we're dealing with this kind of cloud that prevents the truth from being. It's not the, how do I say it? The truth is this is in front of us, right? But what happens here is that it's almost as if it's like a lens, it's kind of like a lens or something. And then when it ends, when we turn the corner, everything changes. So you see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like we're living in an era where like everything is warped. So this was delayed. They were making this decision, and this was delayed because there's all these things that are happening that are corrupt. Okay, so I understand. Oh, this makes sense. So okay, now still I want to know: is anybody going to be charged with treason? Okay, and I remember, guys, I think it was Denise Siegel. She said something like there was, I saw it too, like he's pushed to leave, and he said they're going to charge him with treason, but that treason is off the table if he resigns. But if he doesn't resign, we're going to charge you. I don't know, but I still, Jared, to me, guys, Jared to me he was one of the people that I think was going to say, what's this? Oh, wish upside down. So anybody is going to be charged with treason? Let's see here. If it's hard for the cards to say. Okay. Oh, prison. Yeah, good. Expectation and grief and adversity. Okay, so the people, interesting. This is what I'll tell you more. Oh, the White House upside down. That's right. The loyalty to the White House, and then the weakness. Okay, now what it suggests, this is very good, guys, because this is a card of a person who gets what they want. Like this is a card of luxury, or a card of like a person. This is pay the price. Be careful what you wish for. And it's also like paying the price for getting what you want. So I think what it tells us here is that the people who got what they wanted go to prison. In a way, like maybe you declared, you thought you had it all. You're involved with this White House, you go down. And this is a card of up to 3 months. So in other words, I think within 3 months, we're going to find out more information. This is loyalty, okay? And then we have sickness, grief and adversity to these people. So like I said, guys, I think treason has been suggested in many readings, okay? I think it's true. It may happen. I don't know. I don't know. I think it could happen, but you know what they're telling me here, and what I think I'm thinking also is that it's almost as if there's different stages. It's almost like, remember how, guys, this is also something consistent that shows up a lot. I always thought that, like, Trump was going to leave. We're going to have a brief moment of joy, but then it's going to be sadness at all the things these people did that's going to come out. Because, we've seen it, but it's almost as if Trump doesn't allow, it's like constantly tweeting and distracting people, and we don't have the time to think about it collectively as a nation. And it's like, oh, da, da, da. So nobody can focus on that main thing, which is this. But once he leaves, we can focus on it. So what it suggests is that an issue of time, like in some ways of almost like not a flavor, but it's sort of like the timing, the zeitgeist. Okay, so once Trump leaves, then it doesn't mean, how to say it, it doesn't mean that if they're not charged with treason today, they can be charged tomorrow. It's saying it's not how it is. It's like they're trying to find crimes that they can charge first, and then slowly, as other people collaborate or whatever, they can do that. But it's not something that you can get out of the gate, especially today, with this climate. They can just boom, you're treason by. You have to kind of build it up because it's a very serious thing. You know what I mean? And so I feel like once he's out of the picture and we can have a real conversation, then, oh, guys, what, I'm getting this guy also. I hate this guy. What's his name? The guy of Fox News, the owner of Fox News. You know what I'm talking about, right? That guy. Oh my God, Rupert Murdoch. Oh, so it's like, he's so, he's disgusting. He's also, they're gonna do something to him too. They're like, bitch, you don't come in, you're not coming back. Whatever. Let's not even get started with this bullshit. These people. So like, once the reality, the truth is allowed to come out, okay, then we can have a real, because, guys, think about it. Unfortunately, we have not even been able to have this conversation because every time something comes up, oh no, but it's the conservative people's, they always come up with bullshit to distract. It's like, oh no, but they have a prejudice against conservatives. oh, but whatever. But they just bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Eventually, this is what I told you guys. Eventually, because they're quote unquote, the whole thing with other sides. Oh, it's other side. No, there's only one truth. Okay, and that's it. We find the truth. Okay, that's it. They find it. Is it true or not? Bye. That's it. It's not very complicated. Okay, it's like, oh, no, there's no. It's like lies or truth, and it's like just find out the truth, and that's it. There's no like, oh, but no. Bye. So this is the thing. It's like bullshit guys. I don't even get. It's not the point. It's not the point. Okay, of like getting to like the whole thing with the media. I still, maybe it's not the media is not enough. I don't know, but I was gonna say, I just feel, guys, that it's just nobody really asks the deeper question because it's like, oh, but he's like gonna whatever. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, but it's almost like they have guys, and the spirits are telling me they planned this takeover for years, and I see the cokes, I see the smart people, with a lot of money. They wanted this to happen. They planned it. And I see, oh my God, I see Mitch McConnell detail, with the Federalist Society. They're like, we have to take over the courts. We have to do, they have plans, guys. It's not, the one of the lies, not one of the lies, one of the bullshits that people seem to have bought into is the idea that the Trump administration is total bullshit. I mean, they are bullshit, but they plan, Mitch McConnell. I forgot where I saw this, guys, that they're saying Mitch McConnell. People say, yeah, Trump is the clown, but Mitch McConnell is the doer behind the scenes. He puts those people in court. He does all the stuff he wants, So that's what I was saying, guys, is that this Trump is one of them. He's a consequence. He's a, what is it? He's the effect, not the cause. Okay, so the cause is all this money, is the starting with Citizens United and all those things. So this is it. It's not. That's how this whole thing happened. Okay, so it's, they knew it. They were planning the whole thing with Fox. Oh, I see, guys, next time I really do need to do a reading on this guy Murdoch. I'm like, I don't have time to do it now, but it's just like very upsetting to me. Very upsetting. So, okay, so any guys, I think it's enough today, right? Yeah. Wow. Tomorrow we're gonna have a readings because there's a lot, guys, going on. I just feel like I really, guys, today I will feel much better, right? It's like, oh my God, it was crazy. All this information. So that's what I feel like, of happening. But I just feel like this is going to be a gigantic embarrassment to, hopefully, to Trump, the whole thing of the fake Iran war bullshit they wanted. Okay, so, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah, so yeah, I have, guys, okay, so, wow. Guys, I just pulled out some cards. I was like, I ask about Netanyahu, and this is the protector for Netanyahu. This ideas or thinking, and then the permanent ending for him. Death for him comes. Death for him. So I don't think he's gonna be re-elected. No, Netanyahu. No. Oh no, yeah, could deal with baby. And then he falls out of a precipice. Yeah, sorry for him. What else? Oh, yeah, no, yeah, no. So I don't think so, guys. Yeah. So anyway, so that's it. So anyway, so this is it. It's just like, oh my God, so many informations. So okay, see you later, alligators. Okay. All right. Have a good night. Have a good day. Still day. Okay. All right. Okay. Bye.